The city with a traveling man. With tears in her eyes, she said, "Is this really goodbye?" I said, "Across the borders of land, I'm a in the city."
Peace, Islam, Salam, Eon tribe, Eon fam. You already know the vibes. I'm just here cooking up, making jewelry. I'm gonna show you how I make my jewelry, how I get icy. Got the stones. You feel me? And you know, this is just gonna evolve. We're just gonna get more dope with it, more sick with it. But I'm just gonna show you my process and how I go about making this jewelry, yo. So I was just working on this right now. So yeah, we're gonna get into it. So yeah, my process, I do things very abstractly, and that's how I come up with different unique designs every single time. A lot of it has to do with my air sign, being an air signs are very because a lot of people may say eccentric, but we do things very uniquely and just very unique and different. So I know my Aquarius nature can gets in my art. So if you're looking for a very straightforward video, you might want to check something more people who are doing it in a very systematic way. But I just do it like just how the spirit moves me, you know. I just make different combinations based off of the different interpoints and blocks. And most important thing, I'm not afraid to try new things. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, but most of the time it works out because I trust myself. Like, I'm doing this silver and copper for the first time, you know. And yeah, we'll see how it works out. But I'm just locking the backbone. You feel me? Just getting the back, seeing how it fits first, because you have to make sure each side is locked properly. And I know some people who are interested in making jewelry, and you can always do this. It's not something very difficult, but you also have to allow the creative to flow. The more you try to do things too systematically, it'll take away from the art. So art is something that's just being drawn. It's like being drawn out of you, so you just let it flow, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing that you have to force. It should never be something you force. So yeah, I'm just trying this combination right now, seeing how this is. If it doesn't work out, you have always time to correct any errors. So right here, I'm fastening it into another point so that it is secure. Feel me? One of the most important things is, especially for beginners, make sure you're securing the stone so it doesn't fall out. A lot of the time, on my early points doing jewelry, the stones would either fall out or there'd be sharp edges. So you just have to be mindful of how you're putting in how you're securing it, basically. So yeah, I'm just taking my time right now. I notice a little bit in the front, so I might just do a little thing right here. I know I started this one, but like I said in my video before, I'm just so used to just like, you know, doing this stuff rather than thinking about recording it. So I would have showed you my process with this and the other ones. Actually, this way. Ooh, I might have. Ooh, yeah, this is. Let me see. I might have used it too hard here, but we'll see. So yeah, this broke off, but this is the opportunity to, you see, the way I do things is very untraditional. So this is just now an opportunity for me to make a new design. And this is how I'm saying, you don't want to get too caught up in just one way of doing things. You gotta kind of pivot. You gotta learn the art of pivoting when you do this type of work. Especially if you're not doing it a specific way every time. You wanna you have to be aware of different ways to correct an error. I'm glad it actually messed up, so now I can show you how I would correct this now. So now, you see me, it broke off, but we gonna fix this. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. So yeah, I'm gonna go about this. I'm gonna just get another piece, and we're gonna wrap it, and we're gonna connect it. This is all twisting. We don't use any soldering like that. I have a soldering, but I don't use it like that. If anything, I use what's it called? A little copper sheet. But even like with torches, my dad was a welder. He is a welder, but I never got into welding. But if you do have that skill, you could put it into jewelry for sure. It would save you some time with the twisting. I'm just gonna take this stone out and just, yeah. So a lot of times people who buy my jewelry, they don't know exactly what goes into this. Like, this is work, different the amount of different things that goes into this process. The trial and errors. And it took me actually a while before I'm not gonna say I mastered this because I'm still learning, but I will say I'm at a much better point than I was months ago. Because even the bracelet I made, I had to redo this about, let me show you, about 3 to 4 times because of the different stone combinations I use. I had to figure out how they would stay, and I've come to realize how to do that now. So bless Yazimi. We out here though. So yeah, we're gonna do a thing right here. Holy smokes, fam. Like, what are they saying, yo? Alright, just gonna connect it probably this way. And this is just, oh, this broke. Alright. Better now than later. Yeah, Zimmy. You have to have some finesse with this. You can't be just, as I said, forcing shit or it's gonna break. especially with this type of wire. A lot of people use the thicker, like about 16 to 12 gauge. I use usually 18 to 20, but I'm gonna start getting some thicker gauges so it doesn't break. But for the fine jewelries, I find that it works with the smaller ones just for the fact that it's smaller stones. I'm using, if it was bigger stones, just one pieces, it would be best to go with just the thick gauges. But if you want more unique designs, definitely use smaller gauges. Or mix them. You could always mix them, you know. And that's another thing I'm probably gonna do. Yeah. I feel like the whole heap of talking is kind of throwing me off too. I usually am silent when I'm doing this. Yeah, so you always want to make sure you tuck in any type of sharp edges or get it flattened out. So I'm just doing that. Yeah. How y'all been doing though? Let me know in the comments how's life been. What y'all been doing in life? Now how's life been doing? How have you been treating life? Have you been treating yourself good? Because life is just a reflection of what you program it to be. You feel me? So right here is a sharp edge. You can see it right there. Hold up, right here. So we're gonna flatten this out. If anything, cut just a little bit off right here. And then flatten this some more. Hope this helps any beginners or anybody who's just interested maybe in making jewelry, however. So I would show you how I do my 𝕊𝕥𝕒, but I'm not sure if I'm doing that now. Plus, I don't know if I want to give out that sauce, yo. That's my special sauce, but y'all get how I do this anyways. Like, this is pretty straightforward and abstract. My straightforward is abstract. You feel me? Always been. So this is pretty secure. I'm just gonna put one more point in and then it'll be fine. Let's see the sheet. So yeah, this is like done. This is like done though. Yeah, this much. 17 bloodline, welcome to the front line. So yeah, I'm just gonna wrap this multiple times. You wanna give it a little bit of slack and then straighten it out. I'm gonna also put this video link on my jewelry page as well as my YouTube page on Instagram. So for anybody who's interested in how I do this, how I make my marvelous jewelry. What is this? custom orders. I'm coming out with a collection. Expect that soon. I'm just getting the have a lot made. I just have to get the chains, the necklace pieces for me. But yeah, we out here. We out here though. We out here. Yes, yes, Peace to all the Moors, all the people of the world. Alright, another thing I had to learn is you don't want to make it use too much wire. You want to kind of have some type of design going. With simple is more, less is more. Less is more, you see me? We're just gonna keep tucking it in. You just gotta keep believing. Believe in it, believe. Yeah, believe. And you'll succeed. Okay, so we're almost there. Just tucking in the sharp edges now. Another thing too, you wanna make sure it's tucked in, because if you don't tuck in the sharp edges, it'll hitch up on clothes and any type of fiber, and it could pull it out and pull out the clothes. So you wanna always make sure it's tucked in properly. Interesting piece. Might just take off some of these edges though. I usually don't use this much edges. And then on the bottom, this will be secured. So yeah, it's fastened. You just do a little turn at the back so it stays firm. Have your piece. Yep. And I always add a little thing right here, but I'm just gonna keep it for now. But yeah, you do your thing, isn't it? yeah, I have an idea. I haven't used this in a while. So yeah, I have some even more thin wire. What I do, I just thread this for some more design. Depends on what you have. Oh, we shall see. Yeah, so you already know about here though. yeah, you circle your passions and you square up on your conduct. Honors to the Prophet. Yeah, I suggest everybody finds things like this they might be interested in pursuing and just grow and evolve, try new things. Zimmy. So yeah, this is just quick video. You know, I have other pieces, of course, but this is just a quick thing on how I do make my pieces.